Hello and welcome back to Pod Popper's Place. This is Penny and today I'm guest designing for Kendra's card challenges. Today we are showcasing products from Polka Doodles, who is a super sponsor for Kendra's card challenge number 13. I will be using sketch number 8 today to create my card and digital images and papers from Polka Doodles. Sketch number 8 is one of 2 of Kendra's Card Challenge 13 that allows you to create a scene, which gives you lots and lots of opportunities to do something unique. I've printed out the Your Love Lifts Me Up balloon bunnies, and they are a digital stamp, and then I've also printed on the background part of the digital papers. The digital papers comes with 6 different designs, and the diagonal stripes and dotted papers that I'm using as my accent pieces are also from the set. I colored this with Copic markers off camera, but I did want to let you know about the green circle underneath the bunny's feet. That is something that I added in my Word program, and that just gave a base for my bunny to sit on. So it's just a green, it's just a circle that's flattened down, and then I added green coloring so then when it printed it was already there and she was more grounded. And then also the background paper, which is great with digital paper, I just added that to the background, set it back and brought the bunnies forward, and then I changed it so that it was in black and white rather than in the colors that it normally came in, because I wanted it to just be really subtle. But it makes it really easy to give a background to digital designs, because usually with digital designs you have to create on a blank space and kind of work around your digital stamps. So for the rest of my scene, I'm adding clouds at the top because my paper that I cut was actually shorter than what the card sketch actually has for the measurements. And I'm adding the clouds, and then I'm going to cut it out with a die. It will be slightly smaller than the actual size for the card, but I just wanted to make it more rectangular shape like the sketch says, rather than leaving the clouds whole. I did have a little bit of trouble cutting this off through the die because I had so many layers of paper going on, but once I was able to get that done, and after I added some sparkle pen to the edges of the cloud just to give it a little more interest, I did pop up the last cloud and kept that one whole. So this hop is for Kendra's Card Challenge number 13, and if you're not familiar with the challenge, it's a really great way to use your 6x6 pattern paper and create 15 cards and have the opportunity to perhaps win some prizes. Please check out everything in the description box below so that you can go get the PDF. It is free to download and print off. You just need to join Kendra's Card Challenges, and the link is down below in the description box. And there will be a giveaway today. After you've completed all of the videos in the hop, you can fill out the form and perhaps win a digital download from @Cards by Kendra. If you're unfamiliar with digital stamps and papers, please leave a comment below asking any questions, and I will do my best to answer them for you. They are quite simple to use. All you need to have is a computer with a Word program and a printer. 2 things I love about digital images is that they can be sized to any size that you need, and they are easy to store because they are just on your computer and you don't have to worry about a place in your space to store them. What's also great about digital designs is getting that immediate buyer's satisfaction. Once you purchase, they're immediately available for download and for printing. For my final layer of my card, I tried to use an inked background that I had done previously, but the pink was too bright and didn't match the papers overall. So I used my Copic coloring pen that I used for coloring the balloon on the digital stamp, and just colored the edges just to give it that same color so that it was consistent throughout the card. One frustration with digital designs is that depending on your printer, you may not be able to put the best paper through your printer for coloring with Copic. So when you print these out, be aware of what paper you are able to get through your machine, and if it's not a best one for coloring with alcohol markers, be sure to color very thoughtfully and carefully so that it does not bleed. One other thing to be aware of with digital designs is that the color of the paper may not come through as well on your printer depending on how your settings are. So you could also get these printed probably with a better quality color scheme at a Staples or the other type of store like that will print it out for you. I was able to print these out on my printer, but they do, if you try to erase anything, the color will erase off. So just be aware of that as you're using these types of papers. For some added interest, I also use my sparkle pen on the diagonal lines and on the dots of the paper just to create a little more interest and kind of tie that all together. Another added bonus to digital images is the download of digital sentiments as well. You can print out a whole bunch at one time and they are ready for you to cut out. I was able to get a lot of good sentiments, and I will have those on hand for use with other cards. Thank you so much for being here. I would sure appreciate it if you would consider subscribing today. Please check out all the video contributors in this hop, and be sure and fill out the form in the description box below for a chance at that digital prize from Kendra. It would be an opportunity for you to try out digital downloads without having to make a purchase and see if you like them and if they are right for you. Come again. Bye-bye.